And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Kurt Wilkins. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, it comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance. Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Check swing called strike. DeLauder in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. Back there. Over the monster and onto Lansdowne Street. Home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Drew Gilbert, the next to hit.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ripped towards third. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So stepping in for Boston, Gunnar Henderson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The other way. And that's just foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And Devers is set down. And that will end the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Game 4 of the division series. And now the DH, B.J. Murray Jr. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And he takes a strike. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Curve in the dirt.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Anderson, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Grounds 1 to short. Smith. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. On the ground. And that one handled. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for Boston, Dylan Carlson. Anderson back to work. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's the automatic.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Chase DeLauder will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Jeffers at first, one gone. Strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Gilbert in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom four. So stepping in for Boston, Drew Gilbert. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up. One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
That's out.
On the ground to the left. Smith zips it to first. One up, one down. And next for the Red Sox, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out swinging his first time.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Devers now 0 for 1 so far. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike, throw there, safe. And that one clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
One out, the runner at second here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. No advance, good job behind the dish. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And now B.J. Murray Jr.
Oh, that's
too low. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Anderson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Up the middle, Smith gets it to first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Up the middle, Smith sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Kyle Mansarda digs in now, grounded out his first time. That one fouled off.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And delivers outside. On and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
This is Dylan Carlson. Grounded out his first time. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Game 4 of the division series. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Ryan Jeffers.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Anderson back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chase DeLauder up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 4 of this ALDS. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he couldn't come up with it. One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at Fenway Park, and here is Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's the strike.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
B.J. Murray Jr. up next for the Red Sox. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Check swing in play to the right side. Soderstrom takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado. our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.